Have you ever stopped to think about how many times you waited for the perfect moment to take action? I know I've done it. And believe me, you're not alone. For a long time, I thought that the big opportunity of my life had to be something grand, something that would come out of nowhere. I thought I would only change my life when the universe sent me a sign, but I was completely wrong. Today, I'm going to tell you the secret of how I stopped waiting for the perfect chance and started seizing the opportunities that were right in front of me all along. Believe me, you don't need to wait for the perfect moment because what you're looking for is already here, right now. And the most important thing is that this can transform your life in the same way it transformed mine. I used to believe that in order for something amazing to happen in my life, it had to be a grand event, something that would change everything all at once. I would look at people who were achieving great things and think, they have something I don't have. They have the luck, the talent, the perfect opportunity. I couldn't see how I, in my ordinary life, could have the same luck. But you know what I discovered? Change doesn't happen suddenly. It's not a big turning point. True change begins with small steps, small decisions, small actions you take every day. The secret isn't waiting for the perfect moment, but seizing the opportunities that arise. Often, they come disguised as small tasks or simple moments. I started to realize that the difference between those who achieve success and those who keep waiting is that the former don't wait for perfection. They do what's within their reach, and from there, they create new opportunities. And that's what I started doing. I decided to take my first step and stop waiting for the right moment. I decided to stop waiting, to stop just dreaming about changes. I looked at my life and realized that in fact, what was holding me back from changing was my own fear, my own procrastination. The chance to change was right there in front of me in something I already loved, but had never taken seriously: writing. I grabbed a notebook and started writing with no intention of making something big. I didn't care if no one would read it. The only thing I wanted was to get those ideas that had been stuck in my head for so long out of my mind. And that's when everything started to change. Suddenly a small gesture, something that seemed so insignificant, turned into something that gave me a new sense of purpose. And to my surprise, people started connecting with what I was doing. I shared a story on social media with no big expectations, and to my surprise, I began receiving comments and messages of support. It felt like something was happening. It was. Then, a new opportunity came up. An invitation to share my story in public. I was scared. I thought to myself, I'm not good enough for this. I'm not a speaker. I'm not an expert. Fear took over me, but a voice in my head told me, the opportunity is here, and if you don't take it, you'll regret it. I was afraid, yes. But I knew that this fear was a sign that I was heading in the right direction. If I didn't take a risk, I would stay stuck in the same place, in the same cycle. So, even though I was trembling with fear, I decided to go. And what happened? Something extraordinary. When I started speaking, I felt the energy of the people, the connection that was forming between my story and what they were going through. There, in front of everyone, I realized something amazing. Fear didn't control me anymore. The decision to move forward gave me power. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about being authentic, true. And that moment became the beginning of everything that came after. Today, when I look back, I realize that true change didn't happen because I found the perfect opportunity. It had always been right in front of me, hidden in the small decisions I made. The key was in stopping waiting and starting to act. Since that moment, opportunities started multiplying. I was invited to more events, made new partnerships, and realized that by taking a step of courage, the universe opened up for me. But the most important thing was the transformation that happened inside me. I am no longer the same person I was before. And you can go through that transformation too. Don't wait for the perfect chance. Stop waiting and start creating your own opportunities. True change starts with a simple step, and I guarantee you the opportunity you're looking for is already here, right in front of you. Don't waste any more time. The change you've been seeking depends only on you acting now.